Okay, so we got a Solitude Slayer here that we played in the scrim the other night. I think we got beat 50 to 38, so it wasn't our best performance, but I feel like again the team that we were playing all higher ranks than us. This gives us an opportunity to kind of take a look at what we did right, the moments that went well, and then what we're doing wrong. So let's take a look and see. So 3x1 split. I'm taking the off angle. Everyone else head in yard. So far, looking good. Like we got the first pick of the game. I would say, like immediately, I see OP is like in the fight. Um, and I know Jar was shooting the guy ledge, which is fine. I think if we could argue anything here, be maybe Nick's a little slow into the fight. Like if we're gonna go blue, then we need to just go blue together. We can't, like OP can't go by himself. So yeah, like this is too slow. Like there's no reason to hop up there. Like you're playing really passive, but they don't have time to be at the door yet. And I'd rather you just be side by side with OP about to fight that doorway than standing back here, taking like this passive approach, kind of watching their off angle. And I get the idea is like you're trying to see if anybody goes to the door, but you see OP is in. And like if you were in with him and you do get shots on that guy, which is fine, OP wins the fight, so it's not the end of the world. But I'd like you already to be out LR without like waiting there, so you're with me, or be with OP in blue. Um, this is good. Clean him up. Like look at this, we're up 4-1. Everything's looking great for us already. I got killed on camo. It's too aggressive for me. Like even though we just got 2 kills, like I just don't need to be going that fast, and I can kind of back up a little bit. I also want to see how OP dies. Oh, he got stuck. That's right. So he killed the guy, but got stuck. Like Jar's getting off-angle shots from us now. Like this looks great. I would argue right now they're 2 dead. Jar should be getting camo. Yeah, like I mean, Ambition's dead. This is the only guy that they have alive on the map. Jar should just already be at camo. And we got to recognize, like, we killed this guy, and OP killed another guy. So we got numbers, and we have callouts that they're there. Like, this is free. Jar's just too slow to recognize it, which he's also shooting, but you could be moving forward and shooting. And, like, you can also argue, we've got 2 people there. Do you even need to shoot that? But if Jar's already there, or if Jar... Second option is Jar recognizes, hey, OG's going to get camo. I'm going to go here and make sure that they can't approach him for free. So you jump down, and like they just can't get to this doorway for free. So a little bit too slow from from Jar, too aggressive for me. And we turn like what should have been a 4-on-1 free camo grab into, it's 4-2 now, and then OP's getting singled out with camo and he dies. So we basically burn camo in a situation that we could have had it for free. Nice shot from Nick. He's like, I don't know again if I calmed that or not, so I can't say it's bad on Nick's part, but like gotta recognize that our teammates in a fight like right next to us. He's definitely the person who should be helping me in this case. Do a good job not to take the cross there. And yeah, I don't know if I called that guy out, but like if I did, it'd be great if Nick was with me, but kind of doing his own thing. OP spawns up and his immediate idea is to get close to teammates. Like he gets a little distracted. Could have killed that guy if he's just looking at Nick, but it's also hard because you don't know that he's going to walk around the corner. And now, like, you just can't expose yourself. Like, just set hotel. Yeah, it's just too aggressive. There's nobody over there to help you. You can't get into the open field here. See what Jar does off spawn, because I think what he's doing probably makes sense here. Wait a second. So again, Jar should have got camo here. He didn't. He drops down. He challenges these guys, and maybe even being there earlier, like they couldn't even get to Flower Door if you were just shooting them there. Like you've either got to go to camo or prevent them from getting up the map. But I think you thought that they were spawning lift, but there's no reason they should have been spawning lift because I was at benches and Nick's there. Like the most open spot still blue. And yeah, you're just hanging out here too long. I've watched back up just slightly. I've watched like Cycle play this really well before. Like he'll get up here, but he like hugs this side of the wall so he can like jiggle this, and then if anybody comes, he's completely blocking this line of sight. When you stand in the middle here, you're not really getting that one direction or another. You're getting shot from both sides. So if you were more over to this side, then you can shoot and then drop safely. Cool. We'll take a look at another POV. One sec. Alright, so Nick gets dropped on, again, OP. He's got to realize, like, he has no support. He can't go down the hotel directly by himself. Alright, so Jar off this life. He just gets a little bit of shots in. He does tell them where we're at, though, which, given they should know if they're good. And Jar's a little too early. I guess I kind of get caught by the grenades they're throwing at Jar. But because he's a little too early, obviously he dies. But he did enough damage that we should have cleaned up some kills. Unfortunately, I guess I just whiffed a bunch of shots. Let's see. Yeah, I get caught on the grenade. I wish I could have told Jar to hang on a second. Yeah, just complete whiffs for me, which is not good. But and then Nick, you just can't get caught. Like, this is too slow. Like, and I know there's a guy jumping up there, but you didn't even see him, so can't use that as an excuse. Like, you shouldn't even be looking that direction. Just get in with us. Like, you're third up. Your job is to get to these two guys as quick as possible. And like, this again is too slow. Like, higher level teams, as you see, they're already behind us while we're just doing these little slow maneuvers. And now, like, you're completely isolated from OP, who tries to get in with the team. And like, woohoo, we get 2 kills, so it ends up kind of working out a little bit, but like, I would argue that you've just got to be in there with your team faster, so. One second, sorry about the delay here. Like this, and obviously there's a guy in front of OP, so you can argue that like he had to just shoot him, but like OP, there's no hesitation. Like, he's not like starting to look that way. He's just immediately spawns teammates that way. I'm going that way, and obviously a little reckless, doesn't check his corner, and I think I called it out, so he managed to turn around. But also during that whole time, like, Nick just turns around and fights the other direction too, which is not ideal. Right, so Nick's just being a little too separate from the team now. He could have killed the guy that I should have killed, so that's kind of on me mechanically, but like, he's still just not in the fight. And now like OP's the last spawner, and he gets into the fight before Nick's in the fight with the team. Cool, so Jar gets up, he's trying to clean up on OP's damage, but like, it's too late, and now like, we're just in weird spots, right? And I take a different angle, clean up Jar's damage, which is fine, but yeah, this is like, I knew in the moment, hey, I just got 3. I'm gonna try to get an overkill ego just to just to hype everybody up, but it's a dumb play. Like, I get a triple kill, I should be happy with that and not, like, force myself out. Now, in the meantime, like, you guys, there's nothing else to fight for on the map. Like, you guys just gotta be as fast as possible here into this. Like, there's too much walking. Like, we know where the guys are at. And now they're spawned up by the time that we even get here, so. And, like, I don't even know what Jar was doing. He's still over here. Let's see. Did he just spawn? Okay, I think the idea is he's trying to shoot the guy that I was just shooting LR, but, like, this is just too slow. Like, I died. You can get with these guys, and even if you don't get with these guys, like, we just got a triple kill. Like, the map's open, and yeah, they're spawning, but they're either spawning there or they're spawning here. I'm kind of surprised they didn't spawn bottom lift, but either way, like, if they just spawned lift, you can get down dip and get driveway and get to these guys, take an off angle, or you can just go, like, straight on and go loop and get to them. Or you can just go straight flower door, yard, get to them. Like, this is just too slow. And, like, that guy's never going to peek back out to you. There's no reason to be here. And now they're stuck tight. Like, even though we have even numbers, they're fighting at disadvantage because you're just sitting here. And, like, what I just did basically compounds the issue because Jar is here. Like, if Jar is in that fight, you know, in a 3-by-1 split, then this play looks good. But because Jar's not there, this play is bad. But this is not all on Jar, because I need to recognize that Jar is not there and just get with the Jar. Like, we're 2-by-2 now, but now we're like 1-by-1-by-1. Because I'm, like, trying to take the off angle, but can't take the off angle because of that, and it ends up being an even trade. But if I miss a single bullet there, it's not an even trade, so it's a really high risk play that doesn't really benefit us at all, which would have worked out better again if we were all together. And this is, like, fine. Like, you're trying to just wait and see where spawner's at, trying to see what you can collapse on. You're basically setting up a pinch here, and, like, we're going together. This looks good. Now I'm going back loop. I don't know if I got a call out or if I just recognized you guys were together. It's kind of weird. Like, you can argue again the splits kind of work out, but Nick should really be the splitter here. So I'd say not the best of angles approach for me. And also just, it's poor timing from us to take fights around the time that camo's up. We got to get better as a team of, like, prioritizing, like, living during this time, because, like, we're all fighting deep here, but they have all the map out towards the thing that matters right now. So us getting ledge, us getting loop, like, that kind of stuff would matter. But, like, now that I'm doing it with 5 seconds up, it's too late. I should either just go driveway. We should push blue together, because, like, OP's taking a 1 over here. OP wins that, but again, I think you shoot him twice and just get back around the corner, let Nick finish him up. Looks better. And, like, we have no eyes on camo other than Nick. And then Jar just completely leaves you, which, you know, are we calming that? Is Jar telling you, hey, I'm going this way? Is, like, he has his shields. Like, I understand he already did damage on this guy, so he's like, I'm just going to leave him and go do something else. But it probably looks better if he just stands here, and then as he starts shooting you, he peeks in with you, because, like, I don't, like, they already have camo. There's nothing we can do with it. And the better play is to just stick near your teammate. And I guess you're trying to get a flank angle, so maybe this all works out, but it doesn't, because you're getting shot in the back because we're flanking through, like, the middle of the map, right? Okay, so Nick, I think, did everything right there. I think everyone else kind of had questionable plays. Now this looks good between me and Nick shooting together. Nick's a little too far up at this point. Like, if we just stick here together, we probably win that fight straight on. Instead, we kind of trade 2-2, which isn't a bad play, but it could be a better play, right? And now OP spawns. He sees Jar spawn here. He goes towards Jar. That's good. Jar, you're probably also at that point of no return. It's also just hard to cross this area in that direction. And yeah, we're just getting constantly collapsed on here, and it's just a mess. Anytime you spawn bottom lift, like, we've got to start figuring out some alternate routes to get out of here, like as fast as possible. Or just literally hug each other, put our guns together, and try to get trades. And then... It's not much to do, like another guy just shows up. And again, it kind of sucks that you're in that position to begin with, but it's not really your fault. And yeah, OP should just be like taking a wide route, which he is. This is good, but you see how they have so much map control that they're just constantly collapsing on us and not letting us all get up together, and we're just forced to take bad fights. Let's go back a little bit further. Alright. So I guess my idea here is like I'm weak side, I'm gonna go out loop, but it just doesn't really work out that way. And it probably works better if I just sat back here and kind of rat. Like they have too much map control for me to be strong on the map. Like I can't confidently walk out there because we just don't have any presence on the map. We're just getting obliterated. Alright, Nick spawns bottom lift. Yeah, probably the only thing to do here. You could argue that maybe get up top like faster, but like we're all here now, and like this looks a little better. I'd say I'm not having like any presence on the map at this point, but also it's not the worst idea either to just like, you see what happens when we all spawned up and actually got into fights together. Like we killed 2 of them and we're only 1 dead, so now we can at least get some map presence instead of us trying to get out earlier. We actually kill 3 of them. So just that initial, like Nick being the first spawner and he doesn't move until we get more spawners up, was a huge play for us, and we've got to be more patient about that when we spawn bottom lift specifically. And now we have a bunch of map presence. Doesn't work out for us. I'm curious how OP ends up here solo. It's absolutely absurd that you just 5'd him while you were one shot. But it's the kind of mechanical skill we have whenever we, you know, are playing at high levels. Like our decision making is more troublesome than our mechanical skill. So you made it all the way up this far. Nick's with you. You just got to go forward and stop looking this way, right? And now, because you're just gonna get pressed from behind, and you got to feel like there's danger coming. You do so much damage, like it's hard to argue that you did anything bad here, but see, none of the damage is getting cleaned up on because we're just so disjointed in the fights, right? Like Nick's pushing up really hard while you're fighting that way, and then obviously I'm posters and jars coming this way. It's really disjointed. Now this looks a little bit better. Again, Nick, you got to stop looking for crosses here. But hey, look at these guys. Look at all these guys. You could argue one of us should be trailing because you see what they're doing. Like they recognize where we're at and they're wrapping around behind us. Whereas if we, you know, didn't do that and one of us kind of trails behind, we maybe catch them off guard as well. But like this all looks pretty good. Didn't work out. I'm curious how Nick dies here. Yeah, it's just hard to jump up ledge, but whatever, you get traded out, that's fine. I think I'm a little too passive here too. Like, I could probably just go driveway as much map presence as we have, and I get that I'm not going to jump up glass with OP, but how that grenade doesn't kill that guy is amazing. And now, like, we got to go back this way together. Miss a jump. Oh, nice. We catch camo. Yeah, and so you just playing close together like that when they have camo or a power-up is huge. Jump in ledge, like we're just like playing for trades, and like playing close like that's how you have to play this kind of scenario, right? And if we were more in sync earlier in the game, then this isn't 39 to 25, maybe it's 39 to 36, and then we have a chance to win, right? But because we were so separate earlier, we just have no chance now. Like we're making a run at this. Like look at these team fights compared to the team fights earlier. Again, like we got 3 guys fighting really well in harmony here, and we just got a bunch of trades. And Nick obviously did good a second ago to get the camo guy dead, but what happens here? Like he was the last survivor, and you got to feel as the last survivor. Again, it's kind of like being the weak side guy. You can't go out into these like exposed, you know, areas. You have to. You got to be more patient, and you're kind of just checking the angle and coming back. But you see what happens. Like these guys are just so fast; they're not gonna give up the pressure. And because you're in a mid lane and not like perimeter of the map, say instead of going and checking LR, you just walk this way again to get us a perimeter. Then you spot, you're right with us, and now this isn't an isolated fight, right? And like you're good enough again to almost win it and get out, so that's good. But now like it's point of no return, right? There's nowhere to go here, and like you're doing the best that you can out of this situation. But you see, you could also argue OP should be fighting with you here, but again, the team fight's happening in here, so you're just gonna again get caught out. It's not as bad looking back at the play, but I think that there could have been a better angle taken. Cool, and now we're trying to finish this guy up. Yeah, we get him. It's good team shooting. OP's in like super danger zone here, so he's got to feel this pressure, but he can also feel like when you're the, you know, 3 teammates are up, they're in a fight, you can be the flanker here too. Like don't be trying to fight this guy head up. You've got to get up here and fight this other guy at the off angle, right? Like jump up there, jump up top mid, shoot that guy in the back. But you're getting connected back to the team. It's not bad. You see Jar's the off angle guy here, and like Jar gets his trade out, get a kill here. Like me and Nick are pushing around the edge. Like this all looks good. Like we cut a bigger lead down. Like we're still shooting together. Jar's going up lift, so he's off angle now. Nick's with us. It's crazy that guy clipped me. I gotta be a little bit faster. And yeah, just taking fights down in this area is bad news either way. Like 3x1. Again, is there quicker ways that you can cut the map to like get towards us? Maybe, but you're distracting 2 people and you got a bunch of damage on them. Alright, match is almost over at this point. Yeah, it's time to start melee in the air. Like, either you need to set behind this box or get to us quickly. You get to us quickly, which is fine. Cut the angle, Nick turns around. Yeah, that's like beautiful teamwork, Jar. Even though you're weak, your teammate fights for you, so you turn and fight for him. So that's really good. That's good. I mean, we just killed their whole team, so we won that exchange as well, but again, it's over at this point because of the plays earlier in the match. Like, I'd argue from the 25 kill mark, we have looked way better as a team than we did earlier, but the early parts of this game were rough, so. Alright. That's all I got for this one.